I'm not just happy, I'm her pal.
This is Power Up Life, the podcast. I'm your host, Gianna Lucas, co-founder and CEO at HerPal, the social enterprise that powers this podcast. We help you slay life in high school, uni, and beyond. Each week on the show, you'll learn epic life skills in a super chill way. Hear from well-known legends as they reveal their biggest setbacks and milestones to date, and you'll find out what our HerPal squad think about a whole stack of topics too. From epic challenges to super raw moments, this show has it all. So let's power up life!
Kiss my fat ass. I won't fall for it today. It should be better, it should be better. No, why would I just waste away? It should be better, it should be better. Comfortable in my skin, why should that be a sin? Where am I in the
Recognise that track from 2019? It's the song that quickly became the anthem behind body image movement and Insta hashtag Kiss My Fat Ass. Amy Shepherd, the singer-songwriter behind Kiss My Fat Ass, has become one of the most recognisable faces in Australia, especially when it comes to self-love after opening up about her own insecurities and struggles with body image. On top of being a proud member in Australian band Shepherd, Amy also happens to be one of Nine Honey's monthly columnists. By the way, a bit of a fun fact. Last week it was announced that Shepherd will be performing at the AFL Grand Final this coming Saturday. So freaking awesome. I'm so excited to be chatting with Amy in this week's episode, and here's just a taste of what we spoke about. Life growing up in Papua New Guinea and then studying at an all-girls boarding school right here in Australia, working alongside her siblings in Shepherd, life in the public eye, the story behind Kiss My Fat Ass, her beautiful blue hair, and so much more. So let's power up life. And I've got her in her studio in Queensland. Welcome to Power Up Life, Amy.
Hi, how's it going?
I'm very well, thank you. I probably am the most excited ever to interview you. I am a big fan of yours for your music, but also everything that you stand for. I can't believe I'm actually going to say I'm a fangirl. Wow. It's a big reveal on my part, but you are an all-round legend. So firstly, thank you for everything that you do and all the positive vibes you're putting out there, especially on your Instagram page.
I appreciate that. It's funny. You don't really, Instagram is just this fake world. You put things out to the universe and you don't really, I don't know, you're not really connected, that well connected with the people on the other side. So when you get to speak to them face to face, it's pretty cool.
It definitely is very cool. And I think for you, you said, it can be a bit of a fake world. I think you've definitely created a path that is the most realist you could ever be on a platform like Instagram. And I think your profile particularly is full of color and vibrancy. And I just love how you've been able to showcase yourself in anything. Like, doesn't matter what you're wearing, and you wear it proudly and you look absolutely amazing. I know you can see your cellulite, but we all have cellulite. And I love how you basically have told people to kiss your fat ass, essentially, in your music. I'd actually love to talk a little bit about that. I want to also talk about your past and how Shepherd all began, but particularly about sort of the Kiss My Fat Ass movement, which has gone absolutely bonkers. It's gone viral. Particularly for you, when you created this song, why did you create it? And what was there a catalyst there that made you go, I need to put out a song that gives this message around the world? What was that thing?
It didn't start with a song. It obviously started on Instagram. I just got sick of the BS on Instagram and just people portraying this fake life. And I was one of them. I was definitely part of the problem. I would post photos and face tune them, perfect, pose in the perfect position. So I looked the part, really. I was just trying to be what I knew a pop star was. So that was obviously curated images, and I just got sick of it. I just felt so disingenuous and so fake. And
Yeah.
I got sick of trying to be that person. I would see all the girls that I was following and I just couldn't keep up anymore. And I got sick of keeping up. And it started off with just one-off posts. Like I would post a photo and you could see like in the corner a little roll on my tummy, and I'd do a about that. And like looking back now, it was nothing, but it was amazing the reaction that those photos had. And it just made me sort of open my eyes to what people were actually craving, in a role model. So I started doing photos where I would post the photo that was edited, because I still, I guess I was sort of attached to that image of who I portrayed myself as originally. And so I post the photo edited, but then I'd do a swipe across where it was like, check out the photo before I edited it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they had a really good reaction too. So I was like, okay, I think I'm onto something here. People were really responding well to this. And then one day I was looking for content to post and I just couldn't find a photo that was Instagram worthy. And I came across this photo that my boyfriend took of me beside the pool. And I was just really casual, really candid. And I was looking back at him. And I loved the photo. Everything about the shot was beautiful, except all of the reasons why I wasn't good enough. So, my cellulite, my tan was messy, my hair was just in a bun and not styled. I wasn't wearing makeup, all these reasons. So I spent 10, 15 minutes trying to edit cellulite from the back of my legs. And I don't know, in that moment, I was like, I'm putting this out. I'm about to put this out to my fans. Majority of them are under 35 women. And I've faked it,
Yeah.
and I just felt so guilty. And so I don't know.
So you posted the edited version at that point? No.
No.
You were thinking about it. Yeah. As you were editing.
Edited the photo,
Yeah.
ready to post.
Yeah.
And just before I uploaded it, I just thought, I'm just going to upload it as is. Like, I'm so sick of this. So I just uploaded it without any of the face tuning. And then I just put my phone down because I was just so over Instagram. And then put my phone on charge, came back an hour later, and I was overwhelmed with messages, comments, and people reaching out saying that was such a great post. We want more of this. And the rest is history, really. I just never looked back. And I thought, well, they've seen it now. So what have I got to hide?
That's right. I can keep bringing it out there. Everyone knows everything about my legs, my butt, all of that. I absolutely love it. And look, the reality is what you're going through is something that really everybody goes through. I mean, but for you, it's probably heightened because you are a public figure. And you're right, in the music industry, everything is so beautifully airbrushed and amazing. And you naturally would probably feel like a bit of anxiety because you're going, well, do I look like blah, blah on their page? Yes, it's airbrushed, but how does that compare to my profile? And then, of course, adding to that, your followers, especially as you said, mostly women under 35. I mean, that's a lot to carry for anybody in their day-to-day life. And I just want to applaud you because I can just imagine, obviously I wasn't there in that moment, but I can just imagine how agonizing it would have been for you to go, oh, I'm just posting it as is, because you were probably excited, but probably, I'm guessing, really nervous at the reaction. And of course, people loved what they saw about you, which is absolutely fantastic. And obviously the rest is history, as you said. So yeah, as I said, I just want to applaud you because people like myself, I am a size 14, for example, and I'm really, I love my body. And it's so nice to see people like yourself in the media showing off an amazing body, a healthy body, but a real body, and wearing it proudly and looking great. So from the bottom of my heart, from everybody like me, I just want to say a massive thank you.
Yeah, it's funny you said like a real body as well, because I've seen all different sizes and shapes on Instagram, but something about them still isn't real. And I think it is a lot of people still face tune, even if they are in a larger body.
Yeah.
A lot of face tune going on. So it's like cellulite is this dirty word that we've all been taught and conditioned to cover up when we all have it. 90% of women have cellulite.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know why it has to be such a negative thing. Because if we all were honest with each other and just posted as we are, then no one would care about it. No one would even
Correct.
twice.
Yes, exactly right. And so I think you're being a bit of a trailblazer there, especially in Australia, and paving the way for women like myself to go, yep, I'm going to do it too. So I want to ask you about the Kiss My Fat Ass song. So how did that come about then? Mind you, I don't know how many times I've listened to it, but it's definitely in my most listened to songs on Apple Music. So how did that come about?
Well, the whole hashtag started on my second photo. So I uploaded the one beside the pool, and then after that, I uploaded just one of my butt, really, and I said at the end of it, if you don't like it, then kiss my fat ass. And then I had all these women posting. They started a hashtag for me, and I had all these women joining in, sharing their hashtag kiss my fat ass photos, and that went on.
I'm pretty
for,
sure I was actually one of them. I think I did one of me in a pool with like a flamingo, and I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure. Yeah, so I joined the movement too.
for that. That's really nice. Yeah, it was amazing to see how many women got on board of all different shapes and sizes from all over the world. It was just something that brought us all together in that little hashtag world. And then, of course, I'm a songwriter, so we had some studio time. I think it was like a month later, and I sat down with George and Jay, who are the other songwriters in Shepherd, and we were like, what are we going to write today? What should we write about? And I thought, well, we came up with that. I think it was Jay had that like dun 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 dun,
Mhm,
dun,
mhm.
and started singing that like I don't wanna be alive. Yeah, and then it was just like, let's write this about kiss my fat ass, and we just wrote it there and then in one day, and
One
pretty much,
day,
yeah, I
including
think
the music and everything, just one day.
yeah, pretty much finished writing it, and then we would have spent another day on production. So probably
Wow.
in 2 days we had it ready to go, and I just instantly had all these ideas about what I wanted to do for the film clip, and that was inspired a lot by the Blurred Lines film clip.
Yes.
I remember seeing that. I remember seeing that clip and just being like so down on myself because I saw, Emily Ratajkowski, or how do you say her name? That model, and I was just like, oh, she's perfect,
Mhm,
And
mhm,
that was the men idolizing those naked women walking
mhm.
around, and I just wanted to recreate that with a variety of women, and I chose those women from just a lot of them were friends of mine or women that I'd come across on Instagram who have inspired me in some way, and women who would do cool things
Yeah.
despite what they look like. That was my main objective, was to get people doing cool things. Like I had Cara Saunders, who's a CrossFitter, and she had just had a baby. I think she was like 6 weeks postpartum. So one of the shots was her like cuddling her baby, looked really maternal. And then in the next shot, she was doing like devil presses with huge dumbbells. And she is amazing. Like she is so ripped and strong. And I'm really inspired by people who do cool things, but
Aren't
they're still,
afraid.
yeah, they aren't afraid, and they aren't the stereotype of beauty.
Yeah, exactly. And I know that you had Taryn Brunford as well as from Body Image Movement, and you also had, and I've forgotten her name, it's just left me, but she's a personal trainer, Tiffany Hall. You had so many amazing,
She,
amazing women, so
yeah,
diverse.
she's amazing. She also was really honest with her post baby. She was saying that after she had her baby, a lot of the magazines were like, quick Tiff, like we want you on the front cover of the magazine doing your like bounce back and how you did it in 5 weeks and da da da. And she was like, I refused to do it because she just said, I'm not going to be able to do that safely for myself and safely for my child. So she went ahead and posted a photo of her post baby body, and that was pretty cool as well, because she is the like ideal body
Mm,
fitness fitspo
exactly.
person. And she was pretty honest about her body and how it changed a lot. Yeah, so I love her, and she's such a great authentic person. Who else did I have on there? I had
There was about,
Ken,
there was around 10. There was 10 girls,
oh,
something
there's
like that.
12 of us.
Oh, it was 12. Jeez. Your
Yeah,
sister was one of them.
yeah, and I had my friend Laura, who's pregnant at the time. I had Kayla Truth, who's another Queensland rapper. Laurie, she's transgender and she's so creative. She's a makeup artist. She's done my makeup a few times.
Awesome.
And yeah, just a whole collection of a dancer. Yeah, people who
Everybody.
I love.
Everybody was in the film clip. It was an awesome film clip. And of course, that also went viral as well. So it should. And I think out of that, I just love to ask, obviously things have gone from strength to strength for you. Do you have a goal with Kiss My Fat Ass? Is there something that you want to do? Obviously, you've got your music, which is a big part of that. And then you've obviously got this platform. What are your goals for that? What are your dreams for it? And of course, for women and girls who follow you?
Look, I never set out to have an objective with this. I never did it for anything. I just want to keep the message going. I want to be a role model. Obviously, my focus is on my music, and that's where I want my focus to be. I don't want to have to worry about fitting into a size 6 or I don't know. We'll see. That's not to say that I'm not going to do anything more with Kiss My Fat Ass. I might. I don't know. If you have any ideas, let me know. But at this stage, I'm just riding the wave, and I'm just I'm continuing to post my photos, and I just want to be as authentic as possible for my fans.
I love it. You could almost create a Kiss My Fat Ass album, and then there'd be like a collection of songs all about women and female empowerment, potentially.
I love it. Yeah, obviously, songwriting is where it's at for me. So I'd love to incorporate that somehow. I don't know. I've thought about a few things, maybe even like a children's. I don't know. Who knows? We'll see.
Look, the future is very bright. I was going to say blue potentially because of your amazing hair. It's so iconic as well. Do you get approached a lot on the street for people noticing you because your hair stands out so much?
Yeah, I think out of all the band members, I'm definitely the most recognizable because of the hair. But it's fine. Like I don't get completely mobbed. We're not Ariana Grande famous. It's okay. I think people
Yet.
yet people spot us, and then they might just whisper, and I do notice that a lot. But Australians are pretty cool. Like they don't tend to mob celebrities.
Yeah.
I find.
Luckily, Queensland is not LA because things would be a little bit different over there, I'd imagine.
It's yeah, it's actually nice. I think about the life that Justin Bieber and all those people have, and would be pretty full on because I've obviously had a taste of it. And
Yeah, you have.
you know, if you think isolation, if you didn't like isolation, that's probably the life that they have. You know,
Yeah,
not being able to leave their house because there's literally paparazzi out
following them. Yeah, and that's so true, especially because in the United States it is such a hot pot, really, especially in LA, particularly. And I've got a couple of friends over there as well that are in sort of the entertainment space, and they say for some of their mates that are especially probably more well known, it is very difficult, and they've only got a handful of places that they can go to where paparazzi will sort of won't frequent. I don't know if it's a mutual respect thing that they just won't go there, but apart from that, you're right, they have to go incognito, they have to cover up, they've got to be really strategic the time of day that they leave. So it really is kind of like an ISO on steroids. And
Yeah,
it is
and after life,
difficult.
anywhere they go in the whole world must be really lonely, and you can see why so many celebrities have issues because it's just it's a scary life. I don't know, I think the more honest I am with my followers and my fans, that maybe it'll take away some of the elusiveness, and I can just me and just like, yeah, this is me, it's nothing exciting, I've got cellulite just like you. You know?
It is true. It is so true. And I think bringing people along the journey, because it's very much like a one-way friendship. So everybody seems to know a lot about you, but you don't know a lot about the fans. I mean, it's impossible to know everything about your fans. So they will be so excited to see you, but then you won't have that connection back with them. And so how is your cup being filled? And I think, you're fortunate that you've got siblings and your band members. You get to spend time together and you're in the same bubble, so you can support each other when one's feeling a bit flat or down. And I think that's probably one of your biggest and most beautiful blessings that you could ever ask for, having family in performing arts. So I'd actually love to ask you a little bit about that as well. So how is it working with your siblings? Do you sometimes want to pull your hair out as well if you drive each other insane? Is there any points that you drive each other insane?
Of course, but it's also I think the pros outweigh the cons for sure tenfold, because you can be honest with your siblings, you can say whatever you like really and bring them back down to earth, and vice versa, pretty quickly, and you don't have to walk on eggshells. It's not awkward if you say something, whereas you know, with some of the other bandmates, it might be you have to be a little bit careful of the way you word things because you don't want to damage the relationship. With siblings, you can just go and say it and have a fight, and then 10 minutes later, Emma's like, "Can I use those earrings?" You know?
You're like, sure, babe,
yeah.
sure. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, we're not escaping each other. And our mum comes on tour with us, and having her is, a lot of people just look at us like we're the Brady Bunch because we're all together, but really it's pretty cool because she helps us where she needs, but she's not invasive. You know,
Yeah.
if we want to like go out and party, she's not going to be like,
Can
and
I
cut-
come?
come to us. Yeah. Or like even if we want to party on the tour bus, for example, like she'll totally give us our space, and she'll just go to the back of the bus. And
Oh, that's where the cool kids go. The cool kids traditionally go at the back of the bus. So your mum's cool. That's awesome.
we'll just the back. Yeah. The back of the bus, the front of the bus, wherever, peace and quiet. Yeah, so it's actually really nice having family there, and then when you do need them, they're fully supportive and there for you.
It's so true. And I think about my own mum as well. And she's sort of a part of her power in our business in many ways. And I love her for that, because she's sort of become a very big mentor and confidant, really. And, you know, we can go to her and we can say anything and she'll be very honest with us as well and be like, hey guys, I reckon this. And we're like, that's so true. Her insights are so invaluable. And yes, she's older than us, but she's incredible. So I think it's so awesome that you've got your mum along the ride with you. It's something that's rare. Not everybody gets that. So, you know, it's something to really appreciate.
No one in the whole world wants to see us succeed like my parents do. So we can trust them and we take their guidance very seriously. Very grateful.
Absolutely. And I can imagine your mum supported you as well back in the day. I know that, and I've read as well, and I know you've spoken publicly about this, about your childhood, particularly the insecurities that you had growing up. And of course, that would have been a massive catalyst for Kiss My Fat Ass anyway. But can you tell us a little bit about what life was like for you as a teenager going through high school? I'm guessing you're like everybody else, sort of having those ups and downs, concerns about everything to do with your body, maybe your mind, the way you were thinking, if it was cool or not, whatever.
Yeah, so we actually grew up in Papua New Guinea in Port Moresby, and it's such a different lifestyle to Australia. Within communities with barbed wire fences, it's not the safest place in the world.
Wow.
I think Port Moresby was voted like the second least livable city in the world.
Really? Wow,
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah, second least. So it's not the safest place, but life was good. You know, we had really close knit community. It's almost like growing up in a really small country town, but we had a really good childhood. Often on the weekends, you get to go out to the islands and you have your really close knit friends. So coming to Australia was a huge culture shock for me. I was a chubby 12-year-old and I was thrown into a private girls' school, all girls' school. It was super religious, super strict. I had to do things. I'd never even crossed the road by myself or made my bed.
Yeah.
And yeah, I had to grow up pretty quickly. And obviously, girls' schools can be very cliquey. And I was just like this awkward, chubby 12-year-old. I could barely make conversation because I was so used to my little group of friends.
Yeah, of course. Your community.
My community running around with boys and girls, and all of a sudden I was in this boarding school with these cliquey girls. I've never even experienced like bitchiness before. Yeah, so that was a huge shock, and my confidence was shot after one semester at this school. Yeah, and all through primary school as well, I was bullied for being overweight, and like so many women are. And yeah, I just didn't really have any confidence until after school, really. But I always knew that I wanted to do music, and I always had that dream. And sort of going through the bullying and all of that just kept a fire alive inside of me, and I was so determined. I knew everyone else would go off and do uni and all the usual things, but I just had this like tunnel vision that I was going to do this music, and I was going to win an ARIA, and I was going to do all this stuff. So it's been really fulfilling to be able to live out that dream.
And what a dream you have lived out. And I love how you said you had tunnel vision, because obviously from a young age, even when you were going through all that stuff, you could almost see and taste where you were going to be. Was it very real for you? Like it was there, but not quite there yet?
It was just a matter of time for me. That's all I was working on. That was all that I cared about, really. So it's the only thing that got me through those hard times. And what really gave me any glimpse of confidence was being able to like pick up a guitar and sing a song. You know, not many kids could do that. So that was my little party trick. And being able to write your own music as well at a young age was a definite advantage. It was also a really great emotional outlet creatively to be able to put into words how you're feeling. So
yeah. I was literally just about to ask you, was it almost like a form of therapy? Because for me, it was too. My family is very musical. My parents, particular, my dad plays guitar, my mum plays piano. They're singer-songwriters at a much smaller level. And even for myself, growing up, I was a very, very anxious child, particularly in primary school. So I used to write lyrics, write music myself. I used to have folders of songs. Some, probably will never see the light of day, but others weren't too bad. But, for me, it was just allowed me to put my head into something that I really enjoyed, and I got carried away with it, and I felt like it literally took me somewhere else. And for a long time, music was my whole universe. It was my world. And I was fortunate enough when I was 14, I actually had a recording contract. I was in Australia's youngest all-girl pop group called Charms with a Z. It came out of the Barbie Diaries. Yeah, it was a Mattel Shock Records bonanza. And that was really interesting at 14 and to have that. And for me, even then, dealing with school and also being in that band came with its own pressures as well. Like it was before sort of Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok. It was before all of that. All we really had was MySpace and Facebook was starting to become a thing. And I just keep thinking to myself, man, if I was 14 now and I got that opportunity now, I reckon the pressures on me would be so much greater because everybody has more access to you. They can get to you at a lot faster rate. So music was, so therapeutic for me.
Yeah, it is. I feel, very fortunate to be able to have that for life and something that nobody can take away no matter what they say or do.
Mm-hmm.
Haters can hate, but I've always got that part of me that will never leave.
And may it never, and it never will.
No.
So what's next for you then? Personally for yourself as Amy and then also as Shepherd, the band with your family. What is there anything that you're working on that you can reveal potentially on the show?
Like we've decided to release a song a month. So we've just, because last year we spent all year writing. I don't know whether you saw, I went to Nashville and George went to Sweden and then we came back and wrote together and then we went to the States, we went to LA and wrote. So we have all these songs under our belt that we just want to get out there. And obviously being trapped inside and not being able to do any gigs, we just decided to give the people what they want and just release song after song after song. So we've got a really good song coming out next. I don't think it's been released yet or revealed yet what it is, but it's I hope it's going to be a big one.
I'm sure it will. Oh, no doubt. Your music is unbelievable. Like, I'm not just saying it because I'm interviewing you. I'm genuinely saying that, Shepherd, I remember when Geronimo came out and it's still played all the time on all the major radio stations like it's a new hit because you can't help but feel good about yourself when you hear it. You just want to bounce. So I'll say, Geronimo, do you ever get sick of it? Like, you just want to say, I'm done with that song.
No.
I've done it to death.
Never. You could never hate a song that has given you so much. So
that's so true.
We can only ever hope to have another hit that big, So we've got a lot of respect for Geronimo.
And how about yourself personally? Do you have any goals that you got coming up or little things that you're working on, like a little project?
Yeah, I do. I can't reveal it. I've got things coming up, but look out for those. But just in ISO, I've just been, I've been trying to do the splits. Like so many. I haven't got there. I've been practicing all ISO and I still can't do them.
How far are you off the floor?
Oh, not even that far anymore, but I just can't seem to get that last little bit.
That's still a pretty big effort to almost be on the floor. Like, I couldn't go to the floor. So
it took me a long time to get to there. But then I've kind of been stuck in that position for a while.
You're over that. You're not over Geronimo, but you're over the point where you just can't do the full split.
That's just been my goal for maybe a year now, and I still haven't been able to do it. But anyway, that's my most immediate goal besides writing music and the other thing that I can't reveal. Yeah, and just I guess just spreading the message through doing podcasts and doing as much as I can. I've been doing my my column with Nine Honey every month.
Congratulations on that, by the way. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's been really fun. I wasn't sure how I'd go writing for articles. So, it's a different style of writing, but it's been also very therapeutic and I've really enjoyed it. So I need to think of this month's topic though. I'm sure.
Maybe something will come from this interview. You'll go to sleep tonight. You're like, oh, yes, Gianna and I spoke about that thing. That's my topic. Just reference me in the article and it'll be great.
It's Carrie Bradshaw.
Exactly. Oh, too funny. Amy, thank you so much. Right after this, don't go anywhere because I'm going to be asking you about your favourite big and small thing that you are grateful for.
This is Power Up Live, the podcast.
This week, we asked you, what's one thing you love to do to make the most of each day? And here's what you had to say.
Doing exercise and going outside. These two important things are like therapy to me. One, to get emotions out by pushing myself when I go running and do workouts, and the other, to relax and refocus myself. Being outdoors with the rush of the sun is one of the best feelings ever, and getting fresh air after a long day of school simply gives me that extra self-awareness.
Make sure that I have a really nice breakfast and then I have a coffee afterwards and go outside and take off my shoes and stand barefoot in the grass. It just is something that allows me to take my time for the rest of the day and make sure that I'm grounded and attune with myself.
I recap everything that I've done with my boyfriend. It's actually really nice to reflect and share what we've done every day. It's being able to feel like we're sharing our experiences and still sharing life together through these recaps makes me feel really good about my day, and also is really cathartic when the day doesn't go so well.
Something I love to do to make the most out of each day is to read. I love to fill my mind with knowledge because knowledge is power. I'm currently reading Unlimited Power by Tony Robbins.
I really like to find time to go outside. There's nothing quite like the sun on your face or the wind in your hair to really feel like you've made something of your day.
Start my day with a podcast or reading a daily devotion or quote of the day as a mood booster and something that gives me a goal for the day to do to reach my full potential.
I'm Carissa Shale, and that's this week's talk topic. Got something to share? Drop us an email, yoursay@hapow.com.
Want your voice heard? Email us at yoursay@hapow.com.
All right, Amy, I ask everybody who comes on Power Up Life one big thing and one small thing you are grateful for. Let's start with your big thing. What is that big thing that you're grateful for?
Well, we did touch on it before. I am so grateful for my family and to be able to work with my family.
Yeah.
So obviously it's a huge asset to have your family on side. We're all on the same team. We all do the same thing, and it's kept us really close.
Good answer, especially if they're listening.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it. I love it. All right, something small that you are grateful for that maybe people would say is trivial, but you're like, nah, it's my number one. It's my go-to.
I am grateful. I might have to think about this. A small thing, because all my things are pretty big. I was going to say, like, I'm so grateful that I knew what I wanted to do from a young age. I know a lot of people don't have that luxury, and it can be really difficult for people to try and figure out what their passion is, but I've always had that. So that's another thing I'm grateful for.
It's a good answer. Good answer. Anything potentially that you just can't live without? Like, is there anything that you go, oh, if I don't have that, that's it? Like,
well, I am grateful that my hair supplier came and dropped off a lot of blue hair dye before isolation happened. I'm grateful for that.
I was going to suggest that as an answer because I thought, man, that colour, like, you need to keep on top of it because that regrowth will be profound.
I just put it in my conditioner now, and it just, I guess it gives it a freshen up every wash.
Yeah. No, it's amazing. It looks gorgeous. Even on Zoom, it looks amazing. I love it. I love it. All right, Amy, right after this, we've got the challenge, my favourite part of every single interview. I can't wait.
Learn epic life skills in a super chill way. Sign up for free at hapow.com.
Amy, it's time for the challenge, my friend. So the challenge we are going to be playing today is called Silent Songs. Very appropriate for you, I think, considering you are an artist, an amazing music artist. Now,
pressure.
Yeah. I know there is a little bit of pressure, but I reckon you're going to nail it. If you don't, you're still a winner because you've had a lot of fantastic music. So this does not determine your future. Shepherd is amazing. Side note. It's almost like the disclaimer at the bottom of the game.
My palms are sweaty.
Same with mine. I always get nervous before I play a game. All right. So how this game works is Brendan, he is in this study right now in the studio with me, and he's got 4 songs, 4 well-known songs. I don't know what they are, obviously, but what they are is he's taken away the melody, he's taken away the artist. All we're left with is words on a piece of paper. And he's going to read those words out to us of the 4 different songs. The first person to get the song right wins that particular round. And of course, there's 4 songs, so 4 rounds. The person who wins the most amount of points wins the game. Got it?
Got it.
Okay. All right, cool. All right. Here's the first one. Brendan, would you like to come up to the mic and say g'day?
Sure thing. G'day, guys. How you going?
Good.
First song, here we go. See if you can guess what this one is. Here we go. Look what you made me do. I'm with somebody new. Oh, baby, baby, I'm dancing with a stranger.
Sam Smith.
Yes.
Yep.
Dancing with a Stranger?
Is it Dancing with a Stranger?
Yes, that's correct.
Nailed it. Well done,
For
well done,
bonus
Amy.
points, do you actually know what the other artist that sung that song with Sam is?
Oh, this is bonus point. If I get it, can I get the point?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. No, it's not Rita Ora. No. Do you know, Amy? No Googling. No. All right. Maybe we'll go on to the next song. All right, song
It
number
was
2.
Normani.
Oh, no, I wouldn't have got that. No. All right, number 2.
Number 2, here we go. Shower you with all my attention. Yeah, these are my only intentions. Stay in the kitchen, cooking up, got your own bread. Heart full of equity, you're an asset. Make sure that you don't need no mentions. Yeah, these are my only intentions.
Oh, hang
Shout
on.
out to your mum
Hang on,
and
hang
dad
on,
for
hang on,
making
hang on.
you.
Wait.
Standing ovation.
wants
They
to
did a
keep
great
going.
job raising you.
May number 1, may you never enter the band Shepherd. I don't think they'll ever accept you if that was your audition tape. Number 2, is that Justin Bieber? Intentions?
Correct.
Yeah. It helps that the song title is in the lyrics. That always helps. All right, number 3. How you feeling, Amy?
Good. I'm ready for this one.
Good. We're 1 each now. It's a draw. It's good.
I'll try and get a better singing voice this time
Oh,
for you.
goodness me.
In tune. Baby, this is what you came for. Lightning strikes every time she moves. And everybody's watching her.
You know what, Amy, don't you?
But she's looking at you.
Hang on. She's got it. She thinks she's got it.
Yep.
Amy. Yeah, you want to sing? Yeah, sing the song. Very nice. Very nice. Do you know the song, though?
Is it Rihanna?
One part of it, yep.
One part of it. Okay.
There's one other artist.
One other
Very
artist.
big artist.
Oh. It must be.
I reckon it's the DJ.
Scottish.
Yeah. Is it Scottish?
Is he Scottish? Hang on.
You sure he's Scottish?
Is he Scottish? Yeah. Brendan's nodding Scottish.
Is it?
I was thinking David Guetta. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I was going to say, well, David.
He's not Scottish, though.
He's not Scottish.
Is it the guy who was dating? I think he dated Taylor Swift.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Do you know the DJ that I don't know his name? I've got his face. He's really good looking.
I don't know. People are
I
probably.
think Calvin Klein.
Oh, Calvin Harris.
Yes.
How hopeless are we?
It's okay. It's all right. I reckon we both get a point because we said it at the same time.
I knew it was Rihanna, but I didn't know the DJ.
That's all right. You knew it was Rihanna. I didn't. It didn't come to me straight away, so that's
This is
good.
the decider.
Okay.
Here we go. Can you feel it? Now it's coming back. We can steal it. If we bridge this gap, I can see you through the curtains of the waterfall.
Of course
I'll
she
stop
got
there.
Do you want to say the chorus for us, Brendan? Actually, maybe we give it over to Amy. Amy, do you want to sing the chorus for us?
So say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo, etc.
Very good. Of course, that is Shepherd, Geronimo. That one was, I'm glad Brendan put that in there. I think it was perfect for you. Amy, thank you so much for coming on Power Up Life. Actually, what was the score? Whoops, I'm jumping ahead. Amy won. Yay.
Just.
That's all right. You're still a winner in the end. You did have an advantage, but you know what? It was a good advantage. I don't have a song like that, so he couldn't sing it. So thank you for coming on Power Up Life. How can people follow you, stay up to date with yourself and Shepherd?
So I am at Amy Shepherd Pie on Instagram, and the band is at We Are Shepherd on all platforms.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Wishing you an awesome week ahead, and I look forward to chatting to you again soon. I just love how real and raw Amy Shepherd is. I think it's so awesome she uses her talents and creativity to enact change in the community, especially when it comes to body image and self-esteem. I often head over to Amy's Insta profile, quite a lot actually, because she's always posting such fun, colourful and empowering posts. They're the perfect pick-me-up. Of course, we at Power wish Amy and the entire Shepherd band all the very best this coming Saturday as they perform during the AFL's grand final halftime break at Brisbane's Gabba. As Amy said on Insta just the other day, the AFL Grand Final is Australia's version of the Super Bowl halftime show, and we'll all be watching. A fan of Power Up Life? Why not tap the share button and send it to someone who'll love it? And don't forget to hit the subscribe button when you do, so you can be the first to know when new episodes drop. Remember to follow us on socials. Simply look up at Happow, HAPPOW, to follow us and stay in the know. Want more Happow? Sign up to our free life skills platform to get access to our on-demand, expert-led video masterclasses called Life Lessons, quizzes, blogs, and more. Simply visit happow.com. This episode of Power Up Life was produced by me, Gianna Lucas, Maria Dukadinowska, and Carissa Shale for the Happow Podcast Network. Thanks for tuning into this week's episode of Power Up Life, a Happow podcast. If you loved this episode, be a legend and leave us a quick rating and review on your fave podcast app. Dive into the show notes for all episodes on our website, happow.com/podcasts. Catch you next time, and remember to power